Oh,
We're
okay.
back
So hopefully that works.
again.
Um, I hope it doesn't record in a weird way either, but we deal with it. Don't
Burger ham.
don't want to come back. He's vanished. Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like my mic is always activated with the green, and I'm trying to figure out why.
Okay, I'm back again.
Are you back?
Yes.
I figured out how the recording started, so now recording is done.
What?
Oh no.
What?
Oh no. This
You're
is good.
under the water?
I'm under the water again.
Yes.
Why?
In the narrow pushing.
It's fine.
It's not fine. Can y'all hear me like this better?
You sound
Better.
about the same.
A little better.
So like this?
You're more like a Mike after it gets dunked underwater and picked back up, finally given a chance to breathe again.
How about now? How about now? Now?
What?
Does it sound better now?
No. Not the same.
Who never told me that there was a Garfield backpack in Minecraft? Not Minecraft. Roblox. What the fuck?
I didn't even know there was one.
How can you guys
Is
like this?
Recently, Roblox has just stopped caring about its IP.
I can hear you, Alexis.
Does it sound good or bad?
It sounds about the same.
Yeah, about the same.
That's it.
Basically, what has happened is Roblox stopped caring about their IP, so they're just letting people do whatever they want.
Okay.
You could find literally anything.
How about now?
There's a
Oh,
ton of
that's better.
That's
copyrighted.
better.
Yeah, I'm
There's a
just not
ton of
allowed to have my
copyrighted
headphones on.
stuff.
The whole universe can hear you, and that's okay.
Oh no.
I will proceed to yell fuck and any other racial slur I could think of at the loudest peak of volume I can.
Bro, please. Please, no. No, please. You can't even do that because it's going to go on YouTube anyways. You'll get cancelled.
Are you recording it?
Yes, I am recording right now. I need to cut some stuff out because that whole part was just me being like, how do you work this
Yeah,
thing?
you're lucky you're recording. I'm still going to start something.
Oh. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Anyways, let me make sure Google's not having a stroke before I try and figure out how to start this because I have no idea.
Oh, I can get a rough Pusheen variant of mitts.
Oh, I want to see.
Rough Pusheen variant. The only reason is because it's a
Ah, yeah.
line Pusheen. And we'll take them.
All right. Are you guys ready for session 0 of Eldoria?
Yes.
Do you want me to have my camera on?
If you want to.
Uh,
I feel like it'd be more
nah.
mysterious if I was in the dark. 1 second.
Now eerily quiet.
Yeah, because I'm waiting for people to say that they're ready.
I'm ready.
Let me go look. I think I'm good.
Okay. I'm still struggling. Oh, 1 second.
Not this. Just don't fuck up. It's not that hard.
You can do it. I believe in you.
No promises.
Just don't fuck up. Your life is at stake.
The only thing keeping me going right now is the fact that I know how this ends and it's hilarious and I want it to happen.
Just don't fuck up and nothing goes wrong, understood?
Uh-oh. Everything's gonna go wrong then. Anyways.
The Mitts clone will get it.
No! You mustn't. Alright.
Don't fuck up.
So this
Need that
session
space.
starts with... Do you guys want to introduce your characters first?
Sure.
Question.
Moss said sure, so now you're doing it. It buys me time
Okay.
anyways.
I mean, we don't have to if we don't need to.
Do it.
Okay.
Saves me the effort from having to explain y'all's characters. Y'all do it yourselves.
My character is a very tall tabaxi that is also an orange cat, and she has a sword, and she wears green, and she's a fighter and has a snaggletooth, and she's very overbearing.
Did you say the name?
Her name is Barbell.
I get to call
Okay.
him Mitts because that's how cool I am.
My
Wait.
character's name is Nick. He's just a vigilante, pretty much, at this point in the character development. He's just a random dude who...
He exists.
Yeah, he kind of just happened to show up there. And yeah, he has to deal with all the random crap
He exists
that
and
he
he's
got thrown into.
he only just breathed one day and he got racially discriminated against.
Yeah, because elves and I presume at least elves suck.
Everything hates you pretty much because you're human. Pretty sure that's the setting. Everything is racially motivated against humans.
I am going to do stuff.
I warned you that being human is going to be hard, okay?
I don't care. I will harm many non-humans.
Okay.
Anyways, I am playing a half red ancestry dragonborn and a half spiderfolk. His name is Heron. He is a fighter artificer, and he, has metal arm that can cast elements based on what crystals he has. So mainly fireball. He's self-centered and he thinks he's a living atrocity compared to everything else.
Alright.
He gets to call Rebel Mitts.
Mitts. Alright, another question. Do y'all care if real names are said?
I don't care.
You can say Moss.
Okay. What about you, Nick?
I cannot.
Okay. Because I'm probably going to end up slipping anyway, so good thing I don't have to focus that hard on that. Instead, I can focus on how the session starts, which it begins with Heron, Mitts, and Nick. You're you are walking through a forest of Eldorna. Just simply hanging out, walking down a path. When you come across a small cabin on the side of the path. What would you like to do?
Wait, what?
Got a small cabin on side of path. Because we walking in forest.
I don't trust it.
I don't know what we would do with that.
And knock on the door.
I don't trust it. It could be a trap.
Is the cabin made of wood?
Yeah, it's just like a
The
little,
cabin like a log cabin?
It looks like a little cozy cottagecore cabin with a little steam coming off the chimney, like nesting
It's a
smoke.
DM. It doesn't matter what the cabin looks like. It's going to kill you in some way.
No problem, then I can burn it down. I use fire.
Y'all can walk past it if you want.
I want to knock on the door.
Okay.
I don't care what the other two want to do. I go and knock on the door.
Alright, we can do that, I guess.
Alright. So, Heron, you hear the other two start complaining about, maybe we shouldn't trust a random cab, and you just walk right up and you go,
Oh, grow up!
Wait, no. Oh, okay.
You do a few gentle taps on the door, and after a moment you hear some rustling, something breaks, and you can't tell what it is, but someone's hurrying to the door. And what? Sorry, I'm being distracted by someone. Anyways, and within a few moments, you see an elderly. It says man, but I'm changing it to a woman because fuck it. And the elderly woman just opens the door, and she seems excited about your presence. If my stuff stops being rude, this is going great. This is going fantastic.
First session ever, technical difficulties. It happens, trust me.
Everything is distracting. So this old woman opens the door, and her face lights up, and she's like, I gotta do the voice. I'm gonna try it.
Do it.
Nah, fuck it. She says hello there.
I'm rolling. I'm going to roll just to make you do the voice. I am rolling to make you do the voice. 13.
No.
That's bullshit.
She starts turning British. She starts going, no, we're not doing this. I tried. She says, hello there. Come on in, come in, have some tea. And as you walk in, you're greeted by the smell of fresh tea and cookies. And the front door leads directly. The front door leads directly to the dining room, because I said so. I literally wrote that down. No questions are going to be answered. Do y'all sit?
I'm gonna barge in and be like, you have cookies! I'm walking in.
But she invited you in, so y'all are free to walk in and hopefully sit down.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk in and sit down and have tea and cookies with this nice lady.
I walk in and sit down as well.
Can't have chocolate.
Do you follow Nick? If he has perished again.
What?
You follow your teammates.
You asked do you follow Nick?
No, I said, yeah, do you follow, Nick, question mark.
Yeah, I had said I was going into the place, yeah.
Okay. You all sit down, and after a few moments, you hear more things breaking in the kitchen. We don't have to question that. It's just an old lady. And she comes out and serves you all chocolate chip cookies and some just basic tea. And
I can't have chocolate. I'm a cat.
She has sugar cookies specifically for you.
Yay!
I was going to say, could I just use the sharp tips of my fingers to just pluck out all the chocolate chips?
If you want to, that seems
You're
better.
baked in, Dominic! Baked in!
You'll be fine.
You can still pluck them out. Roughly scrape it away.
No, I want the sugar cookies.
The good sugar cookies. It would make sense anyway. But after
Yeah.
a few moments of y'all just sipping your tea, eating some cookies, it's delicious tea and delicious cookies, by the way. It's like amazing. Granny level, because it's a granny.
Yum 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 yum.
Not like Heron's ever had granny level cookies.
Granny cookies.
So after
So
a
it's a whole
moment,
new level of taste.
so after a moment, she just lets you enjoy it for a second. But then she starts to speak, but not in the voice because I gave up. She says, "All right, I'm just going to cut to the chase. I've been expecting your group. You guys seem like
Have?
you guys seem like a capable group despite having a human amongst you. And I want to ask you guys for a favor."
I mean, shit, I'll do anything for more cookies.
It's as easily bribable.
You see her start to get upset now. Tears are welling up in her eyes, but she's trying to
no.
compose herself.
Can I comfort the grandma?
Sure.
I try to comfort the grandma. It's okay.
You see that it does help her calm down, and she proceeds to talk once more. My daughter has been kidnapped by a group of disgusting goblins and took her to a cave up north. I forgot I wrote this
Oh
down.
no.
I was wondering if you whippersnappers would do an old woman a favor and go save her. I'll be sure to reward you. I just really need your help.
It was the location. We'll head out.
I mean, I'll do it.
It's we know you're just in it for the cookies.
She thanks you very much so for just accepting the mission as a whole, and hands you guys a map to the cave. And she gives you some cookies for the go.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to start heading out?
Yeah.
Or do you have
Yeah.
questions and
Yes.
stuff? Then?
I'm going.
So you guys start to head north, following this map. It looks like a treasure map. Honestly, it's really basic. And soon you come across the cave that you assume is the correct cave. What would you guys like to do?
Could I light a fire in my hand just to act as a torch? But I don't think we have a flashlight or anything.
Sure.
Can I take my sword out and keep it at the ready?
Okay.
I'll have my offhand sword at the ready as well. I can punch people and slap them on the head with a sword.
You guys start to head in?
Yeah.
So the entrance, you can tell, is very short, and within seconds, you're in an open area cave. But right away, you hear some goblins going, "Arr," or whatever. And you see that they notice you right away, and now you need to roll for initiative.
Oh no.
And there is 3 goblins, by the way.
16.
13.
17.
Then what'd you roll again?
Got a 16.
13.
Alright, so Moss, you said 17?
Yeah, 17.
Alright. So the way I'm going to do this is the same way Dominic did it in his own campaign, where all players are going to go first, and then enemies will go first, or go next.
Okay.
So the order is Moss, Dominic and Noah, or Barbell, Perrin, and Nick. So, Moss, what would you like to do?
Haha, Barbell. I'm gonna run up to the goblins and grab one by the throat and try and shake him.
You're gonna shake him?
I want to shake him.
Homer Simpson treatment.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Yeah. Four.
Oh boy, now I have to think. I need to think things.
He ducks under it.
Alright, so you rush forward using your tabaxi speed, and you go to grab this dude, and you do grab him for a second, but before you can start shaking him, he pulls out of the way and jumps back like, what the crazy lady.
Haha, crazy lady, that's me.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Heron, what are you doing?
Let's start us off strong. Let's start this off strong. Eyeball, bitch! And that would
Don't
be...
hit me!
Let's see.
Don't hit me!
13.
Oh. Does that hit me? Oh.
One second.
It's 13 work to smack a goblin with a fireball.
One second. I'm writing things that I probably should have written before. We don't talk about it. Alright. You said 13?
Yeah.
Alright. So, you get your arm ready to charge up a fireball, and with Barbell in the way of one of the goblins, you're smart enough to be like, I'm not going to go in that direction. So you aim for the other two and successfully hit in between them so that they are caught in the blast, and you do some damage.
My arm is now a little more toasty. At a nice, comfy 400 degrees Fahrenheit, my arm is.
Toast.
Alright, Nick, what are you going to do?
Okay, I'm going to... Well... use my sword and stab one of them.
Alright, roll. And real quick, are you going to go for the one that Barbell failed to attack? Or one of the
Sure.
two? Okay.
15.
Alright. So, as simple as the attack is, you get your sword out, and you charge up at one of them, and you stab him right in the shoulder. And cause significant damage. Alright.
Give Nick a
Awesome.
supportive thumbs up.
Oh god, I never had to roll more than one dice in this thing. Okay, I figured it out. We're good. Moss, the goblin that you try to attack goes to attack you. But he has the case of invisible shoelaces syndrome and just tips over.
Alir saves me once again.
Let's go! Alir is blessing us.
One of the goblins that Heron blew up, he tries to go towards Heron, but he completely whiffs you.
Go.
One, the last goblin tries to go towards Barbell again. Another shoelace incident. I don't know what's going on with these goblins. Moss, what would you like to do?
What happened?
They all failed miserably at their job, and now it's your turn again.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take my sword and try and swing down on the goblin that I was trying to hit earlier.
Okay, roll.
My dice keep getting weird. Oh no, I think that's a 3.
Does your basic hacking now have a modifier?
Do I get a modifier?
Were you not adding modifiers?
I have modifiers.
Nope.
I have modifiers.
Oopsies.
All my mechanical arm moves have an intelligence modifier, and my offhand sword has a strength modifier.
Mm-hmm. Do you now have your character sheet open?
So I guess that's an 8 plus my dex. It says dex or strength. So I don't think an 8.
Better. That's not. It's better, but not that much.
Exactly.
So
It's better than a 3. It's better than.
I'm going to give you the treatment I did to the one goblin who rolled an 8. You go to stab this dude. You go to slash at him, but your death perception's off, and you go right in front of him. He looked at the sword like, but you miss.
Ah, damn.
Mm. Yeah, Heron, is your turn.
I want to use. Use Burning Grip on one of the goblins I hit with a fireball.
Okay. Roll.
Grab them and start cooking them alive. That's an 18.
All
Technically,
right.
with a modifier, that would be 21.
Okay. So real quick, to specify, are you going for the one there's 2 that you exploded? Are you going to go for the one that
Either.
I know, but are you going for the one that Nick stabbed or the other one?
The other one.
Okay. So you said 18?
Yeah.
Alright, so you walk up to this dude and you just absolutely bear hug him. So you're slowly burning him alive.
Yippee!
And now he's
Arm is
also
now at
grappled as
700
long as
degrees
you
Fahrenheit.
continue to hold on to him.
Let's go. My arm is now at 700 degrees Fahrenheit, if that means anything. But imagine I actually get my arm up to max temperature, I just drop one and right hook him across the face.
Hang on, I'm doing math. Okay. Now, I need to do this one. And then the goblins. Wait, Nick, it's your turn. I'm liar. Hi. Hi, human. It's your turn.
Okay.
I was about to skip you.
Bruh.
I should make that a downside of being a human. You randomly get your turn skipped.
No.
Damn, that is evil. That is evil. Wait, what about my turn? Nah, you got skipped this time.
Okay. There's a goblin grappled, right?
Here.
Yeah, I'm
I
grabbing
wanna
that
move
goblin right
and-
now.
Make sure just so you know, Heron is bear hugging him. So if you try to do something and you fail miserably,
Yeah, it's not like me holding back a child, just putting my arm out like this and arm barring the child. It is more I'm doing this, so any stabs that go through that goblin most likely go through me.
depending on how bad or
And my
good you
arm
roll.
may be metal, but not my torso.
Okay, I would like to stab one that's not being attacked That's not being hugged to death. Okay, I'll
So
get
the
the
one
guy.
that Mitz is failing to attack, or the other one? The
Sure.
one that you stab. Okay.
The first
Okay. What'd you get?
19.
And you said you're just going to stab him. You said.
Yeah.
All right. So. Yeah. You go up to him and you show up Mitz by how you actually should try and stab someone, and you successfully stab him through the stomach. He's not dead yet, but he's hurt. Now's the goblin's turn. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just going to say that works. Aaron, roll the dodge.
Okay. That is an 11.
What? Okay, I haven't figured this out beforehand, which is probably stupid. But what weapon do goblins usually use? I feel like it would be a club.
Usually, like,
A
daggers
dagger.
or short swords.
A short sword.
Clubs,
Okay.
daggers, or short swords.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say this one has a club. So you are able to mostly dodge out of the way, but he does catch you on the shoulder with a swing of his club.
Which shoulder?
This one.
This one?
Yeah.
That's my metal arm.
That's
It
funny.
really doesn't do much.
Literally,
It just
I'll be back.
you
bonks
just
off a
bonk
metal.
and you're like, okay.
It just beep. Dumbass.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens. So you nothing really happens to you. You're fine. Next goblin. Bravo, you're really lucky. One of the goblins, we'll say it's the one that you keep failing to kill, that Nick almost does. It goes for you again. And
Does it kill itself on its own weapon?
it's another case of the shoelaces, but this time he falls and bonks his head so hard that he's dead.
Let's go.
He was at 1 health point and then rolled a 1. Anyway,
I was going to
last
try to see if I could
goblin.
breath weapon it for the next year. Alright, so what about the one I got grappled?
Oh yeah. Yeah, so he has to roll to get out, and that's not gonna happen. So
Escape.
he wiggles around trying to get out. But if anything, he just makes it some more of his skin touches the warm, and burns more.
Yo. Alright, I gotta add 100 Fahrenheit. As I have burning him for a turn. My arm is now at 800 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Only had an action surge ability.
Is it my turn yet?
1 second.
I think it's my turn.
Oh man.
No, it's Moss's. It goes Moss, Harry.
Oh yeah, it is. Thanks with the
What
order.
would you like to do, Mossy?
Is the last one that's alive in Heron's arms?
No, there's still the other one alive.
I think there's 2 alive. Yeah.
Is the one I keep trying to hitting still alive?
He tripped and
No, that
bonked
one's
his
dead.
head
That's the one
and
that
died.
fell and bonked his head so pretty dead.
Aw, damn. Well, the one that's not being grappled, I'm gonna slash at with my claws.
Okay, you can roll.
Oh, 15!
Yeah, okay.
I don't have a D4.
You don't have to roll damage, remember?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you're angry now because you just watched Nick show you up and how to murder someone. So now you turn around and rush towards the other goblin and you slash him along the eye and do some damage.
Oh,
So there's
Can I just playfully tease Mitz and just say, "Oh look, you finally hit something that wasn't the air. Good job."
I'm gonna yell back, you shut up!
Alright, Heron, is now your turn. You're grappling the dude still.
Could I drop the goblin I'm holding and use heat punch? Or I just whack him and I deal damage equivalent to how much fire, well, how much heat my arm is at?
Yes, roll.
Alright. 20. Not nat 20, it's 17 plus modifier. And I have 800 degrees for my arms.
That's what we call a dirty 20,
it's
Dominic.
it's pretty hot.
It's a dirty 20, that's what you call it.
Alright, so
Yeah, I got a dirty 20, but that's right.
after burning this poor soul alive for a few moments, you push him down to the ground and do a punch towards him.
Just fucking drop my face.
Just put him out of his misery.
Yeah, so you strike him right in the skull and your hand goes straight through. He's done so.
Let's fucking go.
We all look at the last goblin.
There,
Just
there's
all
one
you see
goblin
is
left
just
in
goblin
its
hit the
next turn.
ground.
There's one goblin left in its next turn.
I would like to. Can I jump scare it by just using my sword to sneak around behind him?
Yeah, go ahead.
19.
Bad treatment.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna roll on the goblin's behalf real quick and see. That's funny. Okay. So you use your sword and use its ability to. I assume you're using the time and freezing time, so you can get
Mhm.
behind him. And you restart time when you're behind him, and you just tap on his shoulder like hello. And he's spooked with his nat 1. He gets spooked enough that he jumps back, trips onto his own dagger, and dies.
Oh, man.
Let's go.
There is no more goblins in this cave. What would you like to do?
Let's loot their bodies. What they got on them.
Sure.
I'm gonna immediately start rifling through them.
Yeah, I want to start looting as well.
All you see in total for all of them is the weapons they have, which is 3 of them. They had a dagger, a club, and then I haven't decided what the other one had because he was grappled the entire time, so I'm just going to say he had a short sword. So you see those 3 weapons, and then you also see 10 gold added up together.
Ah,
I take the any metal weapons.
Okay. So you now have a short sword and
Right,
dagger.
If no one else wants the
Nice.
coin, I'll take it.
Mm.
You can have it. I'm gonna melt down the short sword and dagger into some workable metals.
Nick, do you want money?
No.
Okie dokie.
He's too young. We just buy everything for him.
Can I smash one of the clubs and make a toothpick?
If you want.
I'll do that.
Alright. You now have toothpicks. Congrats.
Yeah, I'm gonna put one and pick my teeth.
While Barbell is doing that, what would you guys like to do? What else would you guys like to do in this cave?
Look around for the daughter, the old
Alright.
woman.
Roll an investigation.
Nat 20.
Alright, so you're easily able to just look around and very simply look over to the far side of the cave, where there seems to be like a smaller cave, like a little room cave, if that makes sense. Would you like to walk over?
Yeah. I can't have a light because my arm's shut down because I use heat punch.
Alright.
It's just dark.
The metal could be glowing a little.
Yeah. I mean, technically, I'm part spider. Don't I have dark vision?
I think everyone but Nick has dark vision.
I have dark vision, so I can roughly see anyways.
Alright.
Nick's is kind of sitting in the dark without any light.
You walk over to this small little opening and peek in. Let me see what I exactly wrote.
Uh-oh. Is the little girl gonna scream?
So, Heron, you're the only one who sees this right now because unless you guys follow. You guys follow?
I mean, I think I would have stopped smashing clubs at this point.
So you
Could
follow?
I peek in to not could I peek in just enough that I could see whatever's in there, but if anything's in there, it couldn't see me?
If you want.
And given that my character's mostly dark, it'd be hard to see me against the dark cave anyways.
You are Barbell and Nick, are you following him or no?
Sure.
But yeah, because he's the smart one.
Well, it doesn't matter anyways because Nick, you're not really able to see this because human.
I'll hold his hand. I'll hold his hand.
But Barbell and Heron, you peek over this corner. You try to be discreet, but
I'm not discreet at all.
All you see is a block of cheddar cheese with a wig on it and a marker face drawn on.
Let's go, the cheese! The fucking cheese!
So you
Look
see
at
this
what I
block of
wanted
cheese
to see.
with a blonde wig on and a marker face drawn on. It has little eyelashes. It looks really happy right now.
Aw, that's a pretty cheese.
You just come all the way over here and fight goblins for cheese? With a wig?
I mean, it's a pretty cheese. It's like a cheese princess.
A cheese princess.
Aaron just slowly turned to glare at Mitz.
What is it? I
You want
can't
the
see.
cheese so bad. Why don't you... It's a fucking block of cheese, Nick! A block of cheese with a fucking blonde wig!
So are you sure that's not the girl we're looking for?
I don't think there is a
I have
girl.
a strange word that it is.
What would you guys like to do now?
Can I go and
I
pick up
wanna gently
in
pick
my
up.
left
Oh,
What are you saying, Dominic?
Actually, let Mitz carry it so I can actually fight if we get into another encounter or something.
I
Or
will.
I can use my
I will
sword still.
gently
because my
pick
arm
the
is anyway.
cheese.
So, Mitz, you walk up and you carefully pick up the cheese. You cradle it like a little child.
It's my cheese princess.
You guys,
I offer Nick one of my legs so he could grab onto something so it doesn't get lost.
Or he could hold on to a tail, or like a spider leg.
I'll just close my eyes and use echolocation or something.
Marco
Good luck.
Polo! Marco Polo! It's a fucking wall! Polo's over here, you dumb shit!
Ah, phew. He runs into a wall.
What do you guys wish to do now?
Now,
This cave.
now that we have the cheese princess, let's go back to the old lady.
I don't think this is the person.
Is this the cave?
I don't know. Is it?
Could I look around again just to make sure that is actually what we're here for?
You look around. You expect the cave. I'm not gonna make you roll for it because there's absolutely nothing else. Everything else is just
Okay.
smooth cave rocks. Most you find is a few pebbles.
Ooh, a pebble.
Okay.
So you guys wish to go back to the old lady?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think there's
Let's go
nothing else
before
to
Nick
do.
starts having a panic attack in the dark.
So you guys make your way out of the cave with some struggles because of Nick and his human eyes. But once you're out of the cave, you start walking back down the path, and eventually you end up back at the cabin. And
Oh.
you just knock on the door, and the old lady open. You hear something break again and more ruffling like the first time you knocked on the door.
Oh no.
But she opens the door and her eyes immediately go to the block of cheese and her face lights up.
I'm gonna hold it out and say, "You're cheese princess."
She grabs the cheese and hugs it and she's like, "Oh, you found her! You found my daughter! Come in!" She makes you all sit down again and she gently puts the block of cheese in a high chair and just a little pats it on the
Oh.
head. Then she goes. She's like, "1 second, wait here." And she goes to a different room, ruffles around again. Something else breaks. I don't know what's with this lady, but and then she comes out with some objects in her hands. I told you I would reward you. I am a woman of my word. And she hands you each a small money pouch with 500 each. 500 pieces of gold.
Wow, that's a lot of money!
Jesus.
I can't take this from you!
It's nothing,
That is way too much.
And then she also turns. Actually, I'm going to do this in a different order from where I had it. She goes to Mitz first, actually.
Oh.
And she's like, "I have other gifts for you, personalized gifts." And she hands you I have a big bag of catnip.
Drugs.
The nip!
And
The nip!
this actually has a use, believe it or not. And this it says, "Take a whiff and you get an action surge. You can use it 5 times."
Oh.
And make sure you write this down so you guys don't forget it. She turns to
man.
Nick
Oh, great.
next because
Gave Mitch
Aaron's going
weed.
last. And she turns to Nick and she's a boomer, so she already has hate for humans, you can tell. But she still appreciates that you saved her daughter, and so she hands you a mask. "I think this might help you since you're a human. Humans are not really welcome here." So she gives you a mask that can disguise self. You can use this at any moment. It has 3 uses. So anytime it would be helpful for you not to be a human, you can be not a human. See, I'm being a little bit nice to the human character.
Yay!
And last but not least, she turns to Heron with a little box, and she says, I could tell from your arm there's some magic in it, and I thought this might be of use for you. And she hands you a little box, and when you open it, you see a crystal, and from it you can feel little gusts of breeze. You now have a wind crystal that we have to discuss how it works.
Let's. Oh.
Can Mitts just have really, really big eyes right now? And just like tail swishing? And cats get really happy.
Also, she gives Nick and Heron a bag of chocolate chip cookies, and Mitts a sugar bag of cookies.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Okay, so I'll take the
weed and then
new
no
crystal
stuff
and put
for
'em out.
munchies.
Oh, pain.
Oh great! Now I'm going to have to make sure Mitz doesn't get addicted.
Yee.
Well, that's not my problem. You good luck with that. Have fun with wind abilities.
I'm gonna tell her, thank you, nice lady. I hope your cheese princess doesn't get stolen again.
Oh no, thank you guys. I couldn't be happier that you saved my daughter. I don't know we were talking about cheese. This is a normal half elf child. She's now half elf, I guess, because I forgot to give a race to the old lady, and she can't be human because she's already hating on Nick. But
Depression.
you all say your thank yous, and she gives you more tea and stuff, and you guys have a chat. And eventually you guys leave back off to your adventures. And that's where session 0 ends, because I didn't think much more.
No!
That was really botched, but you know what? We made it.
I had so much fun. I want to be Mitz again.
10 out of 10, just for the cheese.
Everything else is going horrible, but I brought out the cheese and saved everything. Without the cheese, you would have been like, "You're a bad DM," and then I brought out the cheese, and you're like, "Yay!"
This sucks. I don't want to play again.
Oh, jeez.
You're the
1
one
out
who
of
made
10
me do a
would
session
not.
0.
0 out of 10 dentists would recommend this campaign in DM.
So there we
You did
go.
a good job.
Until the cheese.
That's fun. Especially just fucking punching a goblin straight through the skull. I'm just like, hey, you look like you could use a little bit of a warm up. After like a turn, I'm just like, okay.
Here's a hug, buddy.
I can't believe I jump
You're not my buddy
scared
no more.
someone. I Five Nights at Freddy's
Like,
jump scared someone and I won.
Wait a minute, you're not someone I know. What?
I like how Mitz killed one person just because they couldn't actually kill them, and then they had to fall on their shoelaces. Nick literally scared someone to death. And Heron did what Heron does best. Fireball. Fireball.
First opening move of Heron,
fireball.
literally fireball. Fireball, fire grab, fire punch.
I have an idea.
Uh-huh.
What if that the first time Mitz saw Heron do a fireball, they didn't realize he could do that, and they ended up with a bald spot?
Oh no.
Mitch just has a bald spot like right behind one of the ears.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Where'd you get that from? My body used fireball. Are they a wizard? No. It's like, are they a wizard? No. What are they? An artificer. And that's the problem. They don't need magic.
I think the
They
only
just have
issue
to
I
keep
have
their
with DMing.
arm cold.
I think the only issue I have with DMing is that I am struggling. Both of them. I made this session 0. I started the session 1. I don't know how to start them. That's what sucks the most. I think everything else are pretty much fine besides voices. I gave up with the voices.
Wait, in the event that we fight in water, would I just never have to worry about having my arm overheat? So I could essentially just infinitely cast Fireball.
Fireball.
And I could just be like, oh no, my arm
You just like
Actually,
fight
I'm
near
gonna
a
make it
river.
so that you can't use your fire abilities on the water because you'll get extinguished right away.
not underwater, like if we're like waist deep in water. Because my arms will be like up to here, so I could just be like, Fireball, 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 Fireball. Oh no, it's a little toasty. Anyways, I'll cool down again. Fireball, Fireball, Fireball.
See, I might let that
You would
happen, but I'm gonna
your
make
arm,
you
though.
roll to see if you don't boil yourself alive with the water around you.
What? Okay, what he does
also
is he
not
shoots a
metal.
fireball, dips his hand in
If
the
you
water,
heat it and
picks
quench
it up
it
again.
too many times, it will become brittle. And it'll fall apart.
I mean, fair. But then again, my metal's like melting and melding, like molding point is at 2,600 degrees Fahrenheit.
Ew!
My arm will almost never reach that hot unless I physically let it get that hot.
Didn't you say
It's
you
made out of
got
nickel. It's a
disabled?
very strong nickel. I used heat punch, and we agreed that heat punch disables the arm for a little bit because it instantly cools down my arm after using it.
I trust you.
So the entire time, my right arm was just hanging loosely by my side.
See, I don't remember any of that, so I'm just gonna trust you.
Like fireball, throw fireball, adds 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Burning grip, I grab something and burn them. I do base 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and then I add 100 per turn. Heat punch, I punch an enemy and deal damage based on the amount of heat. And then I have my water abilities of I can grab someone and drown them, or I can soak them in water, or I can cool my arm down.
You should tell
Can
everyone
I
the
make
quotes
catnip
for each thing.
wine?
What were you saying, Mo?
What would you say, Alexis?
What was Dominic saying?
What were people saying? I was saying that you should tell everyone the
Alexis,
quotes that you have for each thing.
Oh. Yeah, I added little quotes just for funnies. Fireball's quote is Fireball, bitch. Burning grip is a good grip, always hurts. Heat punch is bitch slap, motherfucker.
You should
My
change
drowning
burning grip
grasp
to
is
you need a hug.
you need a drink. Drench is you need a damn shower, and I don't have anything for cooldown. And then for my breath weapon, which is I can shoot spider webs from my mouth. I just literally just say, "Stick around, why don't you?"
Spider web.
Wait, the breath weapon, it means it comes
I'm a
from
dragon.
your mouth,
I'm a
right?
spider. Yeah, I'm a dragon, so I'd get a breath weapon, but I'm a spider. But since I'm half spider, I don't get fireball. And since I don't have a spider body, I don't have an abdomen to shoot out of. So I just spider web, bitch.
Hawktua.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should change that one to the quote for give a little hook to
Absolutely not. He would not do that.
Hawktua.
Also, you should change burning grip.
No, because he doesn't do that. He more just like
come here.
It's more like spit. It's like if somebody spits water out between the gap in their like front teeth.
Hawktua.
That's kind of how he does the spiderweb thing.
He just starts horking a loogie. And that's the spider web.
No. No, ew, that is disgusting.
You should
Can I have an ability that's just hairball?
It's just an intimidation tactic. Mitz pukes up a hairball and it intimidates any enemy who sees it.
It intimidates everybody in the
Natural
room.
occurrence for
He's
Nick.
like, you better tell me where
It's
this
just natural occurrence
information
for
is
Nick
right
and
now, or
fucking-
else I'm gonna do something.
I'm gonna put a hairball in your lap.
And they're like, oh, fine.
You better tell us where it is. I'm gonna put a hairball in your lap. You know what? Huh?
Like the thing cats do before they throw up.
Wait, no, God, please!
And Mitt's
As
looking
soon
at
as
him like,
Aaron
hey,
hears
that's my
it,
job.
he just puts his hand up, walks out of the room, and is like, nope, I'm not cleaning this up. Not this time.
Alright, who gave her a piece of
After those
onion?
noises, my bedroll had a
Onion?
my sleeping bag had a
Yeah,
What
cats
about
can't
hairball
have
in it.
onion. Cats can't have onion.
Oh no.
And they can't have milk. Or dairy.
Yeah, that's a thing.
So, I'm lactose intolerant in real life and in character.
Womp.
If I eat cheese, do I get incontinence?
I mean, the thing is about milk for cats, it's not that they can't have it. It's kind of like cocaine for them.
Yeah,
they
it's
will
not-
try
it's-
and get it
It's
as
addicting and it's not healthy in large doses.
I'm
And it's
gonna
also the
end the
fact that their
recording before we
bodies
start
can't
talking
break
about
down
cocaine.
natural dairy.
it's so addicting that they will try and go out of their way to find it instead of like something else.
See, this is where I'm
Oh,
going
is
to end the
that one, like,
recording before we
Also,
start
they're,
talking about
cheese?
cocaine. Before we start talking about cocaine, I'm just going to end the recording real quick, guys.
Go
Bye!
You gave